Title: The Single One. Dinner clinked around me. Silver forks, murmurs, laughter, but one line cut through it all: the single one. My cousin said it, loud, smug, in front of everyone. Their laughter rolled across the table like stones. I smiled, flat, controlled. Inside, a quiet fire sparked. Then the best man stood. He said my name, and just like that, the room held its breath. I remember the first time I trusted her. Not her, my cousin, the one now laughing, but her, the one who convinced me to believe, to hope. She had that effortless charm, the kind that bends people to her will. I was naive. I thought love was enough to shield me from betrayal. We met in a cafe that smelled like rain and burnt coffee. I laughed at her jokes. She listened when I spoke. She made me feel seen. That trust, that blind, unguarded trust, I offered it freely, and she took it. At first, the cracks were small, little lies, missed calls, forgotten promises, patterns I tried to ignore. I told myself I was imagining it, but the evidence piled, carefully, like bricks in a wall I didn't yet see. The first undeniable proof came in a text, not hers, not from anyone I knew, from a friend, a whisper of truth that shattered everything. She had been working against me. Every step I took, she was there, undermining, manipulating, twisting smiles into knives. Shock hit first, but it passed. It always passes. What replaced it was clarity, focus, strategy. I didn't yell, didn't cry. I observed. I waited. Every action from her became data, every word a blueprint for what would come. I drew maps in my mind, timing, leverage, weakness. And when I struck, it would be surgical. No chance for her to respond, no room for error. I built my revenge in silence. It started with the little things, shifts in her social circle, quiet nudges to reveal truths she didn't know I knew, professional missteps exposed with precision, reputations eroded without a single raised voice from me. I watched her scramble, always one step ahead, always calm. Then came the legal move, not flashy, not public, just devastating in its inevitability. Every contract, every deal she had relied on, carefully examined, leveraged. Her empire, built on charm and deceit, began to crack. Financially, socially, emotionally, I held all the pieces. Every friend she counted on, every ally she had whispered to behind closed doors, I approached with facts, not gossip, facts, hard evidence, and each revelation landed like a hammer. Months passed. She thought she controlled the narrative. She thought I was weak, still the naive fool she had once known. But I had never been naive. I had been patient, waiting, watching, calculating. And now, here, at this dinner, in front of all of them, the moment arrived. The single one. She smirked, thinking it a jab, a public humiliation. I smiled back. Not with shame, but with anticipation. I had rehearsed this moment, every syllable of justice. The best man stood. My name left his lips. The room paused, eyes on me, breath held. I rose slowly, letting the silence stretch, heavy and deliberate. Her eyes flicked toward mine. I gave nothing. I let the pause fester. And then I spoke. A calm recounting of the truth, every lie she had told, every manipulation, every betrayal, not with anger, no theatrics, but with a precision that left her scrambling for a retort. Her laughter, once so confident, stuttered and fell away. The room absorbed each revelation like a shock wave. Friends shifted uncomfortably, allies froze. She tried to interrupt, a thin, desperate smile. I didn't stop. I watched the cracks widen, her empire, her social fortress, crumbling in real time. By the end,
The room didn't need me to point it out. They saw it, she saw it, and I smiled. No need for dramatics, no need for gloating. The best revenge is inevitable, like gravity. You don't shout it, you let it land, and it lands harder than any scream. I sat back down. Silence settled over the table like snow. Her face was pale, her hands trembled ever so slightly, and for the first time in months, maybe years, I felt light, free. They would never call me the single one again. Not with derision, not with mockery, not with the casual cruelty of a family dinner. I understood something then. Revenge isn't about spectacle, it's about control, about taking back what was stolen, about standing tall while the world around a betrayer collapses, and doing it with dignity, with intelligence, with unwavering calm. I had mastered it. Every calculated step, every quiet move, every subtle nudge, perfectly executed. And in that moment, when the best man had spoken my name, the universe aligned with my patience. I let her stare, let the shame sink, let the silence speak louder than any words could. I smiled again, and this time it was mine. I was not the single one. I was the one who had won.